Dr. Bassem Naim, Hamas's head of political and international relations, joins me now from inside Gaza. And answer me this first of all. How does murdering hundreds of women and children and massacring young people at a music festival and kidnapping innocent civilians further the cause of the Palestinians?
Thank you very much. I am really shocked that you, as a well-respected journalist and well-respected channel, to adopt the Israeli propaganda. I think no one can confirm any of these news. We have the original story.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you saying that civilians have not died?
We didn't kill any civilians. It depends.
What about the 260 bodies? What about the 260 bodies at the music festival? Do you realise how absurd that sounds?
Now, within the operation, I cannot confirm this Israeli propaganda, because we have also news and videos showing that Israel and what Israel is today doing inside Gaza, based on the so-called Hannibal doctrine, to kill thousands of Palestinians, including the hostages. And this is an adopted doctrine by the Israeli army.
Hang on. Israel is just sorry to interrupt you, but Israel says more than 700 civilians have been killed. They have been appearing at hospitals, in morgues. The Israeli military have released pictures of some of the 260 bodies at a music festival. Are you really expecting us to believe that you have not killed civilians?
No, we don't have killed any civilians. But I have to say, I have to tell you, as a well-respected journalist, we have also to redefine what does it mean a civilian. I cannot consider a settler in the occupied West Bank who is stolen my hand, carrying guns, burning the city of Hawara is a civilian. We cannot continue anyone who is sitting around the borders, working on cyber and artificial intelligence to control and besiege 2.3 million on the biggest open prison as a civilian. I think.
Well, listen, we hold Israel to account. Just sorry to bother you. Sorry to interrupt. Yes, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we hold Israeli officials to account when civilians die. It is Hamas we're talking about now, and you have launched an operation that was deliberately designed to murder civilians.
No, sorry. We have responded to a 75 years of occupation. We have responded to a 17 years of a suffocating siege, killing silently 2.3 million Palestinians. We have responded to the total control and humiliation and insulting Muslims around the world by the incursions of settlers to the mosque. We have responded to 5,800 prisoners living in inhuman conditions. We have until now in Gaza alone more than 1,000 Palestinian innocent civilians killed, including today they have attacked by F-35 a market in the middle of Jabalia refugee and killed 100 innocent civilians.
Let me ask you this. You are a government in Gaza. You have been elected. But do you think that the people in Gaza are safer tonight as a result of what you did, or less safe as a result of what you did?
We were always under attack. We were never safe, because in Gaza Strip, you were never safe. You were living in the biggest open-air prison. You have to choose either to die by F-35 or F-16, or to die silently by malnutrition. I think we have no choice other than to knock the doors of this biggest open prison, to raise our voices because of Israeli aggressions and because of international neglections and keeping silent towards these continuous state terrorism by a state supported by the international community, including your government.
Okay. Answer me this. Answer me this. Did Iran play a direct role in this attack?
No, this is a pure Palestinian resistance responding to a continuous aggression against Palestinians in Gaza, West Bank, and Jerusalem. But at the same time, we are welcoming any support to our resistance from Egypt, from Qatar, from Syria, from Iran, from UK if they want. We are welcoming any support. But I can guarantee you no Iranian or any other military activities involved in this attack.
Let me ask you about the hostages. Can you tell me how many hostages you have inside Gaza?
Now, during the operation, I cannot tell you any exact numbers because still we are in the operation. The situation is very serious, very dangerous. The people taken to different places, also from different groups. What I can reassure, what can I say? What I can say, sorry. First of all, they will be treated in a human way, in a proper way, in a dignified way. We will try to secure them as much as we can, but based on what we see this night, maybe you have seen what happened tonight in Gaza, we might lose some of these hostages because of the Israeli attacks and bombardment in the middle of the city of Gaza City. But numbers.
Right. So, but could you guarantee? Sorry to interrupt you, but on that point, can you guarantee that these hostages will be safe from harm from you?
100%, I can guarantee this, because we have, first of all, the first message taken from the chief commander, Muhammad Ubaif, was clearly, don't kill elderly, don't kill women, don't kill children, treat hostages in a proper, human, dignified way. Second, we have the experience with Gilad Shalit, and a lot of videos, we have seen it later on how the people, our people, how treated Gilad Shalit inside the jail, very human. I hope that our prisoners in the Israeli jails can enjoy 10% of what we have offered to Gilad Shalit when we might be offering to these new hostages.
Let me ask you this. Do you realize that with this attack and these atrocities, you will have alienated many people who have sympathy for the Palestinian cause? You may well have set back the Palestinian cause by many years.
No. Look, we believe very strongly that millions, billions of people around the world supporting our just cause and will support and will continue supporting our just cause. They know that this resistance is a just resistance against an oppression of 75 years. They know that this is the rule of war. Sorry, we are not playing with
my point is that millions of people may support the Palestinian cause, believe they have legitimate grievances, but there will not be millions of people who support atrocities like this.
This is your assessment. Who accepted your assessment that these are atrocities? We are in fight. We have the right to resist by all available means, including armed resistance. And anyone who attacked our homes, my son was killed by an Israeli soldier on the border. Therefore, I have the right to defend myself and the rest of my family, even when I have to use all available tools, including armed resistance. They are soldiers around the border, taking 2.3 million Palestinians hostages inside the biggest open-air prison, which is called Gaza. Therefore,
but as a result of this, let me just put this to you. As a result of what you have done, more than 700 Israelis, civilians, we're told,
not civilians. Sorry,
dead.
Not civilians.
And now,
they are not civilians. They are not civilians. They are not civilians. You are defining them as civilians. You and the Israeli propaganda are defining. They are soldiers. Any lady who is sitting on the military compound typing cyber orders, they are not civilians. They are soldiers. Is it
So
a lady or a
700
man
Israeli
or in a
soldiers
civil
have died.
uniform? They are
Have they?
they are soldiers. In a uniform, without uniform, they are
Well,
soldiers.
all we're dealing with are the facts that we are given. Let me ask you this. Are you expecting fighters in the West Bank, in East Jerusalem, are you expecting Hezbollah to enter this fight with you?
We are calling all our people. I am talking about on behalf of Palestinians. I am not giving order to anyone outside Palestine or away from the Palestinian people, neither to Hezbollah nor to any other country. We are calling all our people in the Gaza Strip, in the West Bank, in Jerusalem, inside Israel itself, to stand up and to support the resistance of our people in Gaza Strip. Therefore, we are expecting sooner or later that they will join this battle, and Israel will not enjoy any security or prosperity or safety as long as our people are not secure or safe.
But at the moment, you're facing a situation in which the 2 million people you represent in Gaza are going to have no fuel, they're going to have no electricity, they're going to have no food, and they're going to have no water. Is that representing the people of Gaza? Is that looking after the people of Gaza?
You are, so look, you are describing the situation of 17 years. We haven't, along the last 17 years, we haven't electricity, we haven't water, 80% poverty, 80%, 60% unemployment rate, 55% malnutrition. We have around 70% of our population are young people who have no vision, no future, no horizon of any better life in the future. Therefore, you are describing the already current situation. We are knocking the doors of this biggest open our prison to have a better life or to die in dignity. We have two choices: either to have a better life, dignified life, or to die in dignity.
Let me just ask you this. What has this appalling attack in southern Israel and so many deaths, what has this achieved for your organisation or the people of Gaza? A lot. What has it achieved? What has it achieved? What has it achieved?
First of all, we have been nearly forgotten or neglected because of the conflict between America and China, between Ukraine and Russia, and our suffering for 75 years is becoming out of discussion. We have now hostages to negotiate the release of 5,800 prisoners who are living in an inhuman, not dignified conditions. We have the siege. We have to live the siege.
So that is the plan, is it? You will negotiate with Israel to swap the hostages for your prisoners inside Israel. Is that what you're intending to do?
This is part of our. We want to get rid of the occupation. We are fed up with this operation. We are fed up with the international position to cover or to give Israel the green light to continue their aggressions and crimes against our people. We have today the root of all these evils, which is the occupation. This is a state terrorism. We have to end the occupation. This is very, in the international law, we are occupied people. Israel is the occupying power, and we have to get rid of this occupation finally and for once.
Okay, Bassem Naim, an official from Hamas, thank you very much indeed for being with us. Thank you.
Shukran.